The two rules and the only two rules in a speed build is number 1, the timer starts the moment the box is open. This is sealed, they're always sealed. And number 2, I must follow all the instructions in the instruction booklet. Now, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll talk about the set afterwards. And there it is, we just finished building the micro rocket Launchpad set, and it took us 31 minutes and 26 seconds. Let's go ahead and talk about some of these things. Now, as usual, there are 3 things that I like to pay attention to when it comes to the overall quality and rating of a Lego set. Number 1 would be the value. How many pieces do you get for the value? Usually, you want about 10 pieces per dollar, and so it was a gift with purchase, but it had a retail value of $30, and so at $325 it's slightly above that 10 piece per dollar, and so it does hit that value. And then we move on to build quality and like sort of build instructions, how fun it was to build. But overall, I had fun with this, and seeing how the things were coming together and what they were turning into, I enjoyed, because if I'm being honest, for whatever reason, I don't know if there's just something wrong with me or something, but I didn't know, well, first of all, I didn't really look too much at the actual face of the set, but I didn't really know what I was building. Very clearly, after I'm done and taking a look at the art, you can see it's a spaceship, a rover, a command station, and a rocket ship. But it never processed in my mind. So as I was building, first came out the rocket ship or the spaceship, and so it's very simple, very minimal, but it's got a good design to it. And then you get your launch pad, your rocket, with also you get these little hoses and connectors and this thing that also moves. And then it has like these stairs and the entrance and all these little different pieces, and it's got detail. This is another good one. And then you got your command center. It's got a satellite, these little steps. You have a control panel computer right here in the middle, and then the yellow glass panes, which I think help make it more reminiscent of a space station sort of thing. And then finally your rover, which the wheels honestly were a little weird building, just because it was like flipping around, because I thought they were going to attach to something else. But then when I saw they finally get attached to the rover itself, it's cool because like a rover that has to go over rocks and stuff, it has this like crazy suspension where these wheels just go everywhere. And I mean, I don't have anything to test it on, but if it were to run something over, you would see all the wheels kind of go one over another like that. And so I thought that was a really cool detail, which takes us over to utility, playability, use, whatever that word should be. And I mean, honestly, these are all sort of just looking things, but again, I like the details, I like the design. The size is cool because you can put these anywhere. It's not some giant set that you have to make a whole shelf for. You could put these on your desk or something. And this one, again, I like the suspension a lot. I don't know why, but the suspension is really cool on this thing. Very simple, it's just Lego pieces, but that's probably the best thing here. Oh, also it comes with these little space babies, which are funny. They look funny. It's a little 2-piece. You got a molded helmet and head, and then the body, which is the size of a 1x1 stud or like piece. And so you have these 2 little space babies. Oh, there he goes. Now for a rating, I would give this set like an 8 out of 10. And some people would be like, oh my god, that's crazy, 8 out of 10 for this set. But it's just, it's got good detail. It's got like some cool little features. It does what it needs to do. It's got good price. It's all in all, it's a pretty solid set. Would I build it again? Sure, it wasn't the funnest build, which is why I won't give it a higher rating, but looks wise and everything else, it's a pretty good set. If you like space and all the space stuff, I'd say grab this if you can find it at 30. If you can find it at 30, I think it's worth. The moment it starts going up to 40, 50, which I did see some listings at around there, then maybe not worth as much. But if you can find this for 30, I'd say grab it if you're a space fan. And if you enjoyed this review, like and subscribe. Let me know what other things I should build and review. And that's pretty much it. I will see you all on the next video.